Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Inspectors right here on Gilding Light. Yay! So, this your first time joining us? Uh, we're a D&D 5e actual play show, and a lovely group of people you'll be introduced to in a moment go around the city of Waterdeep, and right now they're considerably outside of it. However, usually Waterdeep, exploring the weird and unknown things. So, first, before we start though, I'd like to thank Gilding Light for giving us the space, Sirenscape for all of the lovely music you're about to hear, and we have a giveaway today for a digital copy of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything on D&D Beyond. So, look for a mod to start that sometime during the show, and let's go intro our players. All right, let's do this in order. We'll start with Crystal.
Hello, people. My name is Crystal Fear. You can find me at Crystal_Fear on Twitter and at Crystal Fear pretty much everywhere else. I am playing Sarissa Shiog, the changeling sorceress.
Lori?
Hi, everybody. My name is Laurie, aka Calamity Jane, and I am playing Molly O'Shaughnessy, an inquisitive rogue.
Adam?
Hello, I'm Adam, Adamus Lamas everywhere, and I am playing Rox Boulder, a wizard/cleric.
Vera? Vera, you're muted.
I hit the button. I swear. Hi, I'm Vera. You can find me just about everywhere at Vera Says Dragons, and I am playing Kane Ekaros, the Drow Paladin.
All right, and I'm DC. I'll be your DM for today. Yay! So, when last we left, the inspectors were in a swamp. Big, stinky, smelly swamp. And they're about to go to visit a hag. At least I think that's what they're going to do. They're headed that direction. To help the swamp sort of maintain its balance, which this hag is throwing off currently. Having helped the swamp in the previous episode, they got themselves a little place to rest, which is good because it took away that level of exhaustion they gained, and will probably gain back as they travel to the hag's house. But at least it's only one and not two. So we start again at the morning, and what would you all like to do?
I think Molly will she was in like a cross-legged, like sort of meditative position. She'll just sort of stand straight up from that and briefly just stretch, look around, kind of make sure that everything is the way we left it. No hostiles in the area. And
Okay.
check on whoever had last watch. I think it was Rox.
Yes, I believe so.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was Rox who had an interesting religious experience.
That nobody knows about except Rox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rox, do you want to recap that so our audience knows what we're meeting?
Yeah, I think right before we left off last week, Rox felt a rumble in his pocket, and he found a bag of chips that was actually his deity. And so he talked with the bag of chips and learned that he needs to get to the bottom of what's going on with these orbs. And yes, he did eat one of the chips from the god.
It was all dressed, so, you know.
Yeah, I think if you were to come up to Rox, he would still kind of just doing that thing where it's like he'll open the bag of chips and close it, open it, like to see if he can catch the deity again in there.
All right. It's a normal bag of chips.
Quietly walk up behind him, just leaning over the shoulder, looking down as he looks down, just not sure what he's doing.
like hold one up to the sky and just kind of like try to look through it with the sun. It's like, looks normal.
Should they not be?
Uh, um, well, just not long ago they were god chips, sun chips. No, ch- it was it's a lot to explain, but I've got a god now, and he wants me to learn about these orbs. So I guess it kind of sucks that they keep blowing up.
There seems to be a lot of gods cropping up for you two lately. Vera has Kane has one. You have one. What's that like?
Uh, well, I I mean I've only spoken to them the one time, but I guess it's kind of like having somebody who's got your back. But I mean we've got each other's back, so I mean not that we're gods, but I mean we can do cool stuff.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm not great at metaphors, or
It is like having a very strange and powerful pen pal that checks in at random opportunities and usually asks you to do things for them, but you don't generally mind.
Interesting.
Sounds bossy. I'm okay with that.
You're not wrong.
yeah, I got tasked with figuring out what's going on with these orbs, and I mean we were already kind of doing that, so it's like somebody tells you to take out the trash while you're taking out the trash. It's a little annoying.
Hmm. Well, maybe if we finish with this hag, we can get more answers for your new chip god.
Chip God.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if he wants the hag. No, it's just should we try to convince the hag to leave, or do we just murder it? How does one balance a swamp?
Hmm.
Well, do hags tend to, haggle?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Oh my god, Kane, you just made a joke. What on earth?
I am doing my best, okay? Like, despite everything, the customs of speaking are still very strange, but I'm learning.
Your jokes are very funny.
That makes me very happy.
Should we should we go then?
Yeah, I suppose we should.
Was is the hag cooking though? Is that what I smelled? Are we going in that direction?
Possibly.
Yes, it was just what only you picked it up, Rox, because you're kind of more attuned to baked goods and snacks and things like that. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's the same direction as the hag was pointed out to you, and it's still very light, and it probably gets a little stronger as you go near. You guess if that's the source.
Well, I guess that's good news and bad news. Well, I don't know. What depends on what they're cooking. If it's people, it smells good, but that's bad that it smells good.
Long pig.
Is that track? Maybe we should go figure out what this
Yeah.
hag is cooking up.
I think her culinary expertise aside, she is problematic.
Likely.
All right. I guess I will Yoda rocks again if he doesn't want to trudge through swamp.
All right.
Gladly accept.
So
Kind of crouch down.
the womb that was created for you by Single Thorn after you solved the orb business is sort of made of reeds and bamboo, and it just kind of floats on top of the water. Now you'll be sort of diving back into that water if you step off of it.
I presume it's too cumbersome and also probably magic to like maneuver, right? It's sort of floating where it is permanently.
You couldn't maneuver the whole thing, but it's just seemingly held together with vines and rods. There's nothing magical about it.
Hmm. It would probably take too long to make our own version, like a smaller chopped off corner of it. I think probably we should just walk. Walk? Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Walking is
trudge.
good to me. Forward march, but it is a very sad march.
Hmm. Sarissa will actually take off her top skirt, leaving just the petticoat, and she'll pull the petticoat like through her legs and tuck it into the front so that it basically makes like floofy shorts.
All
And
right.
she'll put the other skirt in like a bag or something, and that way she's not destroying everything she owns in the swamp.
All right. So you begin your trundling through the swamp. Uh, and thanks, chat. And as you go, once again, it's sticky, it's hot, it's very uncomfortable, and you all get the point of exhaustion, which is disadvantage on ability checks, as you make your way through this thick, moldy smelling goop of still water. And as you get closer, you hear chewing sounds first, just before you see a. It's floating on a platform like the one you just left, sort of, but it's obviously some sort of bamboo-ish hut, and it's floating on reeds. And there's about an inch gap between each one. They seem tied. You can tell that, and you see a creature that is basically all teeth and kind of a bag of flesh and two eyes, and looks up and goes, "Rawr!" and then you see some others up at you, and you hear footsteps coming out.
Hmm.
That's an odd hound.
Now might be your time to talk. Can I drop rocks off on, say, a boulder or a tree stump, vines, anything he can stand on? Not
Uh,
immediately at the hut.
you can put them on the platform near the hut, but otherwise there's nothing really around to
I'll just.
put them on. And after it arroos, it goes back, it dives under the water, and you kind of hear this weird munching sound and see these little bubbles pop up as it goes. And you see some with like long seaweed in their mouths coming up. And there's 4 of these things about that you can see.
Gonna keep my eye on that. And let you guys worry about what's coming at the door.
Okay.
And Rox, you smell pies. Like,
Pie.
it smells pretty good. And there's multiple of them. Really close.
I think we may have found the source of that delicious smell. And could rocks fly like like if it were a cartoon, wafting on the the smell waves?
Wafting on the smell.
Wow.
Okay.
Just wow.
All right. So yes, you can. You just magically float over, and
Oh dear.
Hmm.
I could burn like a misty step to make that happen.
yeah.
Hello?
So you get up on the sort of porch area, and it has kind of a low fence, and there's a chair and a little table, and uh, on these railings are a bunch of pies all the way around. And you hear a voice, "Oh, hello, visitors! Mm,
Hi.
been a while since I smelled my baking. This is great."
Yeah, wonderful. Still looking for flesh teeth dogs, whatever they are.
Oh, guess, would you like some pie? You can have your pick. Well, they're all the same. They're all equally delicious.
What's in them?
And the being before you is, he's not pretending to look anything else but a green skinned hag, long white scraggly hair, uh, just kind of a loose fitting robe shawl combo going on as she steps out. Oh, only the best ingredients.
Be more specific. We may have allergies.
Oh, no one's had an allergy yet to anything I've made.
I am allergic to everything, though.
I might have a potion for that.
Hmm.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is impossible to get dinner for her when we go out.
Them.
Sorry.
Them.
Um,
Hmm.
do you happen to? Did you notice a monster through here, coming through the swamp?
A monster? No. No, I've been here. My pets are delighted to be here, as am I. So much goodness surrounded me by me.
But you're all alone.
I have my pets.
But there's
Mhm.
no people.
Yes,
No
I
one to
don't
share
get
your
many
pies with.
visitors.
You could open a bakery, but you're here in a swamp.
Oh no, we're doing just fine here. This is one of the best places I found to live.
Why is that? Kind of like that, like a
Everything
bug.
smells so good right now.
Can I insight check her?
Sure.
Cool.
What are you trying to find out?
How much of this sweet old happy lady is real? Like, is she actually that happy to be living in this swamp? What?
Okay,
I mean,
roll
she is
a
a
insight
hag.
check.
With disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. And the second one. So it's a 15.
All right. Good enough.
I got a 15
yeah,
and a
she's
21.
enjoying being here.
Have you noticed anything different about the swamp lately?
Well, I don't know. I moved in a while ago and just been living it up. My pets and I having the best time, and oh, everything does smell really good today.
Wonderful. So all you do is make pies and pets? That's it?
Oh, I don't make the pets. I train them, and they come with me. Yes.
Hmm. Where do you come from? I don't recognize the breed? Question mark.
Oh, they're very special. They come with me.
Hmm.
Perhaps, yeah. Perhaps you've never heard of them before. They some people call them the wretched, but that's not a great name for them. I don't like that. I mean, the wretched. Wait, where you that come from? You know?
Hmm.
What do
What
you
is it
call
in it?
them then?
Yeah.
Oh, Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice.
We're writing that down.
I love that.
Where do the wretched come from? And DC, do I know that? Like, have I heard that term before at all?
Uh, You can roll a history check
Okay.
because it's possible dealing with what you've dealt with, you've heard of them. Again, it's at disadvantage.
Sure. That's not looking great, guys. Total of 4 for history.
Oh,
I rolled
Uh,
a 17 and a 2.
Ow.
yeah, there's other dog-like creatures around, but
I'm
Can I-
headcanoning calling them haghounds.
Hmm.
I like
Nice.
that.
And when she was talking about being here and just sort of minding her own business, like making pies and just living it up with Bob Carroll, Ted and Alice, could I check that for deceit? I want to use my ear for deceit feature.
yeah, tell me how that works again.
Okay, whenever I make an insight check to determine whether a creature is lying, treat a roll of 7 or lower on the d20 as an 8. So I can't roll lower than that plus my bonus.
Okay.
Uh, oof, wow. Wow. Thank you, feature, because I rolled a 7 and a 1, so it becomes an 8. Plus 4 is 12. I don't know what to tell you.
Yep. Tell them the truth.
Okay.
I'm sorry to circle back. I'm not sure if I misheard you earlier, but did you say today was the first time you could smell the pies?
Oh, maybe it's just the way the wind is blowing today, but everything's more alive suddenly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Right,
well,
but please, where are my manners? You haven't even come in and taken a seat.
I mean, they're all covered in swamp. Are you sure? Is that okay?
Oh, it's just some reeds and bamboo and, tied with a little seaweed. Make them strong.
Wouldn't it technically be swamp weed?
Yeah, sure. If that makes you feel better about it. Yeah.
Rox will hold out a hand to whoever is nearby to help them up on the platform if they want to come up.
Yeah, Sarissa will go up.
All right. So Rox and Sarissa are up on a platform. She has an open door to her hut and kind of waving you all in. The dogs are just busy munching on away, looking up, sniffing around, kind of acting dog-like.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'll not to be rude. I will take a slice of pie if that's okay.
Oh, sure. There's a knife over there. You can cut yourself as big a slice as you want. Little plates, napkins. Don't want you to get messy.
I appreciate that.
Could I move to just take up post at the door?
Yeah.
I'll stand with Molly.
DC, remind me, why did we go after this hag?
Singlethorn said there was two things affecting the sort of balance of the swamp. The swamp has overrun this road that you were traveling on and
Right.
preventing travel. And so the thing you dealt with yesterday, the orb, was sort of one part of what was affecting the swamp. Now this the hag, threatens to just sort of devour everything in its path.
Okay. Then I will.
And thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for the gift subs.
Yes, thank you, Anon.
Thank you.
Um,
Cool.
I will look at this hag and I'll ask, ma'am, have you? So the problem is that your presence here seems to be affecting the swamp, and it's overrunning everything.
Oh, we're doing just fine here.
Well, yes, you are, but the other residents of the area aren't.
Oh, I haven't run into any other residents, but
Hmm.
but it's bad. This is not your swamp.
Oh, I think I've been here long enough where this is my little part of it.
How long exactly?
Long enough. I don't really keep track of time too well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, when you have all this around you, who cares about time?
Exactly.
Rox is going to cut a slice and just kind of like lift it out and see if he can discern what this pie is made out of.
Okay, so the crust is a thick layer, so you couldn't quite see into it until you started cutting. And as you lift it out, it seems to be a pudding substance in the middle, surrounded by crust.
A pudding. Oh dear.
Okay.
It's
I
bright
will-
yellow.
Oh, you will put it on a plate, but you will not take a bite yet. So hey, we actually there was a bit of a blight on the swamp up until yesterday, and so maybe that's why you can now smell. Did you notice anything before then?
Oh, I'll just think it's your charming selves coming in to visit me.
It's not unsettling at all.
Do we smell like your pies to you?
Oh, no, no.
Hmm.
People and pies smell very different.
Yeah, don't they? I hope so.
Well, shall we go in? He's like kind of saying that more to the group and less to the hag.
I thought you two were in there already.
Yeah, we
Kate and
are
Molly
in
are at
there
the door.
already.
Yeah, you two are. Molly and Kane are like.
Just side glancing in the door at you, making commentary.
Oh! I thought we were still on the like patio, not patio, but what does the inside of the hag's place look like?
Okay, I thought you were on the patio too, so because that's where all the pies were.
Oh,
So the inside, there's a table, chairs, looks like enough for 6 people to sit. There's almost nothing in here except walls and a window. And there's not even glass in the window. It's just, kind of a hole in this building. That's rectangular.
Of what you've done with the place.
Oh, yes, it's delightful. And there's no other rooms or anything. There's just this one large chamber, and there's no sign of a bed or other furniture other than table and chairs.
where do you sleep?
Oh, I just, take a rest. Sometimes outside. It's very nice. I have a hammock out back I can, unroll.
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, much as I hate to be rude about this, your presence here is having a negative effect on the rest of the swamp. And I would love for you to be able to stay. But we would have to fix what's happening.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about these things. Take care of itself.
Unfortunately, that's not the way this is going to go.
Has anyone sat down yet, or?
Who's still at the door? But I would like to kind of
door.
hover a hand just over the hilt of the dagger, just real casually.
Okay.
Not brandishing it in front of her, but just as I'm leaning against the pillar. Or the
Okay.
post.
Make a sleight of hand to do
All
this
right.
without
Oh.
her aunt's noticing.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to threaten her, but, like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. At disadvantage, it's a 17 for sleight of hand.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
you do this. She seems oblivious to the maneuvering to a
I'm sorry,
dagger.
I don't know if we actually caught your name. Um, I'm Rox. We have Sarissa, Molly, Kane. Um, we actually met a someone else who sells pies, and maybe just in the town over. If you go there, maybe you could, join business with them.
Oh no, this is the perfect spot for us. We're beautiful here. Everything is quite lovely, and I just like baking for the joy of it.
Mhm.
Okay, but the problem is that the swamp itself kind of like elected an ambassador that then said that this is a problem.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. It'll all be taken care of.
I am in fact worried about it though.
We sort of have to. It's our job.
Ah, just come
We
in and
don't
enjoy some pie. We can talk about this more.
we don't want to be mean or rude to you because you seem like a perfectly nice old lady who makes many pies, but perhaps we can, help you find another place to live that does not throw off the balance of the swamp and will make your um companions happy as well. That way everything works out and it is all good and nobody has to get mean.
Oh, such delightful memories here, though. All of you, I'm sure you have such wonderful memories too, being here. My pies.
No. I got hit by a swamp monster.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You see, I mean, some people would call my pets monsters, but, you know, again, I don't think that's fair to them.
They seem nice enough.
Oh, they're very pleasant. They just go out, do their thing, you know.
Huh.
What is their thing?
Oh, mostly eating. That's what they do.
Ah.
Uh huh.
Perhaps we need to find a different food source for your pets.
Oh no, there's so many beautiful memories here. This is just fine.
I have
Mm-hmm.
no problem with you staying. I personally have no problem with you staying here. But we will need to find a different food source for your pets because they're causing problems with the swamp. And we wouldn't
Everyone,
want
give me a
that.
perception
I was gonna
check.
say. Okay. Disadvantage.
Nat 20 both times.
Wow.
Wow.
18 for Molly at disadvantage.
17.
Okay.
You're muted.
13.
13. Okay. So, everyone above a 15. Uh, you happen to look down and you notice that there's a small trail of, I don't know, goo coming from the foot of the egg and going down into the floor. And you also notice these little green things slowly wrapping around your own legs.
That's a hard no.
Nope.
Kane doesn't notice.
Listen, Betty Stalker, we are done with this game, and just like want to reach down to like cut the goop from my feet.
We were just having a nice conversation. Why did you do this to us?
And now she has a name. So, okay.
Oh no. Yeah.
All right.
Sarissa's going to like Misty step out of that.
So, all right, you can do that. And
Because nope. All the nope.
Rox will try to climb the chair.
Yeah.
If if he sees Kane not reacting, it's like Kane, feet.
yeah,
Kane just looks down and goes, "Oh no," and then just brings out the umbrella.
Oh, you've noticed. Well, I need your delicious memories, I'm afraid. At this point, the hay kind of withdraws into the ground and up out of it. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws as this whole platform begins shaking.
Oh wow. Okay.
And
Dexterity
it's
saving throw.
falling apart around
Disadvantage
you.
or
Just do a regular saving throw for it. I mean, it's on ability checks, but
17.
it's a natural 20.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
One.
Oh, I thought you were just telling us to wait a minute, and I was really excited for the number.
It's a 1.
No.
So below a 15, you
I
are
got a 19.
you go into the swamp, and you're just knocked prone, and you're down under the water.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The rest of you have found purchase on these platforms as they're moving about. The rest of it falls away as this giant cube of slime kind of comes up out of the swamp,
Oh no.
and the hag kind of, you see the rest of her form into it, and it just sort of forms the head of the hag, so it has like a little mouth to talk. The wretched come across, and they're just on giant pseudopods of this thing coming out of you, and we can all roll initiative.
Uh-huh. Initiative.
21.
Is initiative's a check, right? So that's disadvantage.
Yeah, just roll a normal initiative. That's fine. We'll
That's a
15.
4. It's a big 4.
4 for Kane, 15 for Rox,
16
Yes.
for Molly.
15 for
We
Molly.
need to re-bless your dice, Vera.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. Where's the juniper?
Let's see. Larissa, what's your dex score?
Dex score or Dex?
Yeah,
Which number?
either one, actually.
Okay, it's a 12 and a +1.
Okay, thank you. All right. So, this thing gets to go first.
No, 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 no.
Cool.
I hate it.
Cool.
Thanks, I hate it.
Why is everything in this swamp so dexy?
Right?
Seriously.
Also, how the hell is a gelatinous cube dexterous? It's ridiculous.
That's such a good question.
All right. So, Kane,
Oh no.
Oh no.
being under this swampy water, I need you
Yes.
to make a wisdom saving throw.
Disadvantage or
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Oh no.
This isn't gonna go well, y'all.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
7.
7. You are paralyzed
Under the water?
under the water.
Cool.
You can make a saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Cool. Yep. Okay. All of my good luck had to run out eventually.
Larissa?
Hi. Hell's bells. Okay, I'm going to. Let's see. Heck it. I'm gonna do Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Okay, so I got 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Okay. And then 7, 6, 15, 4, 17. Oh dear. 25?
25. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit it, and it seems to just kind of stay where it is. You can tell you kind of sliced in its ooziness, I guess, like kind of a wave of sound slicing through Jello, um, but it doesn't really move beyond where it is. So,
But I
anything
did hit
else?
it.
Yes, you hit it. It clearly did something.
So it doesn't push it 10 feet away?
It does not push it 10 feet away.
Boo.
Boo.
Yeah, that's all I've got right now. Eh.
All right, Molly.
So the 4
Oh, I need.
wretched are up on like little pseudopods around the gelatinous cube.
They seem to be part of it, much like the hag melded into it. These all seem to be, and they look like they're just extensions of this thing at this point.
Okay. So it's one whole entity, not 5 separate ones.
Yes, it's one whole entity.
Well, that makes that easier, sort of. I would like to use my insightful fighting.
Okay.
So for my bonus action, make an insight check against a creature contested by its deception check, and if I succeed, I can use my sneak attack even if I don't have advantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
So it's a roll off. Insight. Okay, 16 for me.
All right, I got an 11.
Whew. All right. So for right now, how far is this cube from me now? This cube, hag, wretched.
You are about, let's say you're inside the door, so only 20 feet away.
20 feet. Okay. I'm going to go up to it and take a stab with the spirit dagger.
Okay.
Since
You
got it out in handy.
since you're kind of balanced, you can still kind of get on these platforms now that you're moving around, and your dex is usually high enough where you can, you know,
Sort of like
climb up.
leap.
Yeah, get to it. So,
okay.
No problems there.
All right. If I need to, I can activate my spiders, slippers of spider climbing to like stick to stuff if you want. That makes it easier.
You're good.
Okay.
Either way.
Here we go. Incoming dagger. 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay. So it takes a total of 7 magical piercing damage. Oh, plus my sneak attack. Aha, almost forgot.
Oh, I was
My
gonna
favorite
say.
part. Ah! How could I forget? Plus 3, 6, 10 more piercing damage.
So 17.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And if it took me 20 feet to get there, can I back up 20 feet from it? Just to kind of draw it a little bit further away from my friends, possibly.
Yes.
So like run up and then. Okay. Yeah. Swamp running. It's my favorite.
So rocks. You're next.
Perfect. So the whole like structure around us, it kind of fell apart.
Yeah,
right?
pretty
Or-
much.
Okay. So I'm guessing I have line of sight on this thing, so he's just gonna cast guiding
Oh yeah,
bolt at it.
it's
Okay, perfect. And that is 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Oh, that is 14 radiant damage, and the next attack on it has advantage.
Okay.
Thanks to a mystical glittering light around it. And then he'll just take a second to look around for Kane. Or I guess take an assessment to see where everyone is and notice
Okay.
Kane is not there.
Yeah, you heard a little sploosh as Kane fell.
I think we're missing one. That's his turn. Nice.
Oh no,
Come back.
Kane.
So, Kane,
Yeah.
you can attempt to save against this at the end of your turn. So,
Yep. Wisdom disadvantage. Let's see how this goes. Oh, this is not gonna.
Got it.
Maybe I got a 15.
got a 15, huh?
Yeah, I got a 15 and a 19.
Let's see. Just double checking. You're no longer held.
Oh,
You just
Yes.
made it.
cool. Next turn, I'll get out of the water.
All right, we're back to the top of the round. At this point, it moves closer to Molly.
Uh-oh.
And see,
It's okay, guys. I can't take it. It's fine.
it takes one of its little wretched pseudopods and comes down and tries to slap you with it.
All right.
So a 14,
That's a miss.
that's a miss. Okay, the second attack
Okay.
is even less. So, okay.
Bob, no! And just like bad at it.
Sarissa?
Alrighty. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Hmm. I want her to make a wisdom saving throw. She's got to be 13.
Okay. I got a 9.
Awesome. Okay. So I am casting Id Insinuation. You unleash a torrent of conflicting desires in the mind of one creature you can see within range, impairing its ability to make decisions. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be incapacitated. At the end of each of its turn, it takes 1d12 psychic damage. And
Okay.
then can make another wisdom saving throw in order to try to get out of it.
Okay. I'm incapacitated. I'm being.
Yes.
Someone cast that on me the other day.
Oh no.
That
I love that
is
spell.
7 psychic damage.
All right. Oh, it does initial damage as well? Not just at the end of its turn?
Oh, yeah, no. Never mind.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. Molly?
Okay. Let's get back up against this cube. And we'll take 2 swipes at it with the spear dagger.
Okay.
Alrighty, first one. Oh, a 10, I'm guessing, does not hit.
10 does not hit.
Okay, so we'll do swipe this way and we'll do it backhand, try again. Switch the grip. 17. Oh wait, sorry, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Yay. Alright. 18. So it's 5 dagger damage plus. That seems like 10 more sneak attack. So 15 total. Magical piercing.
15 total.
Nice.
Okay. Rocks.
Yeah. Sorry. Now I don't know what to do.
Hmm.
But try to do Tasha's mind whip, and that is an intelligence save of 13.
17.
That'll do it, but they will still take half damage for that. And that is 3d6. Oh, so low. So they'll take 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
4 psychic.
4 psychic damage. That's fine. Okay.
And then I guess Rax will yell out, do you think if we eat the pies, will we gain memories from other people?
Oh,
Just a thought.
that's possible.
Maybe now isn't the time with like cutting into slime right at the
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Jane, it is your go. It's going to be half your movement to stand up still.
Yeah. Half my movement to stand up. How far is
And then you'll have to get up on a platform unless you kind of want to be underwater.
how deep is the water?
It's once you stand up, it'll be, about up to your chin.
And how much movement would it take for me to get up on the platform?
You just got down. I'll say it'll basically be the rest of your movement to
All right.
stand
I'll
up, and then you're gonna kind of struggle to get up. The platform's uneven. You can do it, but that's all your movement.
Okay, I'll do that. And then how far is the hag from me?
It is about 10 feet away.
Perfect. I'm gonna cast Bane.
Okay.
So that's a charisma with saving throw, please.
Charisma saving throw.
I'm hoping she's not super charismatic because she's a cube.
14.
That saves.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn.
That's my turn.
Oof.
All right. It comes up at the top of the round. Goes again. Gonna strike at Molly because Molly is the nearest target. It can.
It's still incapacitated.
Oh, it's still incapacitated. You are right. It will make its saving throw. What is its saving throw?
Wisdom of 13.
Wisdom. And what's the damage?
At the end of its turn, it takes 1d12. So 12.
Okay. It is still incapacitated. And you rolled full
Wow.
damage.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Sarissa.
Alrighty. I am going to go ahead and Thunderwave this thing.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. That's a con save of 13.
Okay. All right. It has a 16. So.
Oof. Well, okay. And it takes half damage. So 3, 10, 5, 15. So 7, I guess.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
All right. Molly. You
Um,
see this thing clearly confused or something. It's still, kind of a big object, and
How big is it?
Yes.
Like,
this is a large.
okay, but it wouldn't count as a vertical surface. Like, would you consider it like slippery?
Oh, you want to try to walk up it?
I want to walk up it. Yeah, I want to be out of the swamp.
Nice.
So, are you going to try to put your foot in it, or I mean, it seems to react to things like jelly.
Oh, so it could be like, but the little Bob and Alice and stuff, they're sitting on little things, right? Or are they just like shoved inside the jelly?
They are basically the tails
Okay.
of these things are attached by pseudopod, and it just seems to be an outgrowth of the pseudopod.
I guess I'll just keep
Ew.
my. Yeah, I don't like it. Keep my footing where I am. Then I don't want to go. I don't want to be a marshmallow in this Jello. So we'll keep cutting. Try to cut our way through it.
All right.
Right. Our main hand. So 23 to hit.
Oh yeah.
All right. That's 6 plus. Yay. 6 plus 15, so 21 magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'll flip it to my offhand and try to
So
get
before
at
you
one of the
do
little.
that, how does
Yeah.
this thing fall to pieces?
Oh,
Yes!
yay! um, I think as I'm sort of got it in a grip coming down, I get it and just catch it in the hag neck portion and just sort of dislodge it and get that little fatal mending where they merge spot.
All right. So
Nice.
it just falls off like a clump of goo and lands, and
Oh,
everything just
God.
becomes this goo as it just
Oh.
kind of dissolves back into the swamp.
Ew.
Negotiations have broken down, and I'll just walk over back towards Kane.
Nice.
I feel like that is an understatement.
Mm.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
I think
am
I inhaled half of the swamp.
sticky. And
Well,
you're
you're not
covered in goo.
supposed to do that, love.
I did not expect to go swimming.
No. So is her little hut then all destroyed and the pies basically ditched into the swamp?
Pretty much. I mean, there's one pie kind of upside down, and there's the piece that Rox was about to have, and that's just kind of floating on top, still like bobbing on its little plate. Um, but most of them are knocked. You can kind of scrape some up off of, some are just kind of floating on the reeds. It's upside down, kind of broken and slimy. Yeah, well, pudding like, everywhere.
Okay. Sarissa will walk over to one that's still up and just dip a finger in and
Okay, so it feels like pudding,
okay.
and you dip the finger in and you taste it. So give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good. Okay.
At
17.
disadvantage.
Oh, crap. That's 14.
14. You're having a really hard time keeping this down.
Okay. I will just puke it back up.
All right.
Because, ew.
Are you recalling any other memories though?
I don't know. Am I?
You just formed a new
No.
one of how unpleasant that pie tasted. So.
Great. Rox, I blame you for this.
He was probably gonna just let us go until
I
No,
do
I-
not think
I-
she was going to let us go.
I blame you for me tasting that pie. That's your fault.
Will
I
it
mean-
stay dead now? And just sort of toe at where the dissolved hag was.
Yeah,
think
there's
so.
nothing there. It kind of bubbled and dissolved back into the swamp, and it looks like sea foam now on the surface. That white sort of.
do
Foamy.
do we have anything as proof of what we've done at all? I mean, I guess we picked up shards from the orb, right?
We did.
Yes. The swamp sent us on this job, so I don't know that we would need proof. It probably can just feel it, unless you mean for someone else.
Oh well, I meant the job of killing the monster in this area. I think that's what we were initially coming out here to do 8 months ago.
I I do not think this is the monster. I think this is just in the way.
Speaking of that, though, DC, can I expend a divine sense?
Ooh.
Sure.
So until the end of my next turn. So for the next 6 seconds, I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. Just want to make sure that this is like good. Everything's copacetic. We're good. I don't like that look on your face.
Sorry, I'm considering something.
Exactly. That's why.
Oh no.
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 I don't like how that was a question. That was not you telling me. That was a question.
you
I will walk around in a circle so
You
that
get
if
a
anything is
little-
behind total cover, I might like get a glimpse.
you get a little sense of something like undead, but not quite, and it's coming from below you.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke my head under the water.
Okay.
She's
I want to
going
just
back
try
in.
and see.
All right. It's muddy, it's murky, so give me a perception check.
At disadvantage. Come on. No.
No.
No! I rolled a 2 and a 1.
It's muddy and murky, and whatever you're sensing, it's like not. It's weird. It's not quite undead yet. It's enough to just sort of ping you. You haven't quite felt this before. It's strange.
Kane like pulls their head back out of the water, looks at the group and goes, "There's something that's dead but not dead under here. I can sense it, but I can't see
And
it."
you were getting it from the entire bottom, like
Oh.
as far as your sense
Okay.
Oh.
extended. So
I
did
think
this.
we might be on top of like a lot of possible zombies.
DC, can I extend my senses down and see if this is the same thing that I've been feeling?
Yes, and yes.
Okay.
These are
will-
definitely the voices here, though they seem to be more faint here and less. They are still there, but because of
Okay.
the hag, maybe it interrupted these things. So
Okay. I will convey that to the group. There is something below us, but I've been feeling them for a while now. And they are talking to me, telling me that I helped them and that we are safe from them.
Uh-huh.
Do you trust these strange disembodied voices?
I
Do they have credentials?
Somehow. No, it's just a feeling I get.
Well, I trust you. So
little ID card comes up saying we're okay. And no.
Yeah. Paper stock from the convenient plot devices
Yeah.
corporation.
Mhm.
I love playing a character that has a sense of humor.
Okay. Undead beneath us. We're in a swamp. Rocks talks to Chips. I think we should just go.
Rox talks to Chips, I talk to Maps, and
Mm.
Sarissa has disembodied voices. So you're the only one without something like super weird currently.
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 I never thought that day would come.
How does it feel to be normal?
Mm. abnormal.
That's fair.
Hmm.
Sarissa, do you want to ride a ride back on my shoulders?
No, I'm all right. I'll press digitation to everything once we get out of this ridiculous swamp.
Sounds good.
Hey,
Rocks.
no, go ahead.
Well, it's like up to like Rox's chin, right? So-
Oh, no, well, here it was up to Vera's chin. So.
Oh,
no.
oh, well, yeah, then.
No, everybody's
That's concerning because Kane is like 6 feet tall.
And Molly's just under 7, so at least Rox is
Oh.
safe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get on Kane's back because Sarissa is only like 5'7".
Oh, hey, Hearthsinger.
Hey, thank you for the raid. Yay.
Hey, thank
Hey.
you.
Could Rox potentially use his shield as a flotation device and his quarterstaff to row along?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Sure.
Amazing.
Why not? Do you try to like surf and stand, or are you sitting? And
He doesn't have the dex for that. I think he's full on sitting.
There's a full gnome right off my shoulders.
all right, so you can make your way back to the hut. Do you want rest there, or do you just want to push on?
Thorn, you mean?
Yeah, you go back to the hut that was created for you.
Yes.
Oh,
Do you want to rest
Yeah.
in that hut, or do you want to keep going back to maybe Single Thorn or wherever you want to go?
I think we should go back to our carriage and our horses.
Well, we should check in with Thorn before we go, but
True.
other than that, I'm oddly fine after a battle. I'm just sort of like disbelievingly looking at myself.
Okay, going back is going to be another point of exhaustion. I'll tell you.
No.
Ugh.
So your speeds are now halved
Uh,
if you don't take time to rest.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
we should do a rest. Do a step.
wait. Now that we're out of the swamp?
As soon as we get out, we can sleep in the cart. Then we won't have to worry
As
about
you
possible other
get,
swamp
it
monsters.
takes a lot longer, but now you're to the little bit of road that's still there, and you see Single Thorn just kind of standing on the other side. You gotta kind of cross the road, and
Okay.
why did Single Thorn cross the road? Who knows? But he's already on the other side.
It's a real sticky situation.
I love that joke because it works so well on so many levels.
Drag myself up the road. Just signal Thorn.
Okay.
Thorn.
You're tired. You're covered in swamp
Hmm.
goo at this point.
Yeah, it's a great look. The mohawk is fallen.
It's now a scene emo.
Looks at you.
Yeah,
mohawk.
I'm very Spider-Man 3 right now. Yeah.
Oh, you've returned. Can tell there's a difference. Swamp will feed back to where it needed to be. It will take time. It will continue on as it should.
Good.
Thank you. And at this point, you hear a lot of bubbling and murmuring coming from his side, and stuff bubbles up. And out of the swamp, these just hands made of various vegetation, green, lift up a body. And are you familiar with what a bog person is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, it's people were killed, thrown into a bog, and the vegetation sort of enraptured them and kind of mummified them, and so they just look like a green mummy at this point. So this body just appears in front of you. Swamp thanks you. It can return the gift. This person was killed, their body dumped. If you can find them, any sign of them, seek justice for them. You have brought balance. Trump wishes to return the favor, keep it in check.
Uh,
Every time a body comes in that is evil, should we say, we can give back someone that has fallen here.
so this person is good because we killed someone who is evil?
Yes, the circumstances here are a little more special, but that's the gist of it. It's a balance. And right now, this is the balance.
Okay. Uh, thank you. I I do have one more question, if you could.
Yes?
What are the entities beneath the ground that are undead but not undead? Do you
Those,
know?
yes, those are the voices I hear. The spirits that of all the dead with
Oh,
Oh.
That is incredibly unsettling.
mm-hmm.
Please be careful the next time that ignorant villagers come to try and kill you. Perhaps dive deep into the water and protect yourself. Yes?
well, now that the swamp will recede, that hopefully shouldn't be a problem.
Just in case, bob and weave, duck.
I will take that under advisement. Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Become a duck. It'll be easier.
Can you do that?
I don't.
Oh. You should try and figure out how to do that. Nobody hates ducks.
You could form yourself into a duck.
Um,
Yes, I suppose I can make a plant-like duck of myself.
Either way, plant duck aside, I hope that you rest well here, Singlethorn. And the thing we talked about before, I will not forget.
You. And he just stands there and gonna start fading back into the.
We have a thorn body, or a fine mummy.
Yep.
Ah,
You take a look at it or just leave it there.
No, I wanna look.
All
I
right.
want to kind
I
of pull
also
it
wanna look.
aside. Yeah.
All right. You can tell you gotta kind of be careful with it because it's now just basically plant. But through the plant, you can see this person had some sort of armor on, and if you take the plant off, you might actually get to it. But over it is a crest of some kind that stuck out, or sticks out rather, and it's of two swords crossed, kind of a classic thing you see. And below that are laurels, again, pretty classic, and then below that are two snakes intertwined,
Hmm.
and their head,
Not
and the
classic.
result is their heads are looking at each other.
Do any of us know this crest?
You can roll a history if you think you study crests and things like that.
No.
Other than maybe if it's like a water deep family, maybe.
I got a 17.
17. This, whatever this is quite old. And it seems to have gone out of living memory. So, but you think you're very close to understanding what it is.
Okay.
AKA you missed the DC by like 1.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
While they're doing that, the way we call the carriage driver, did we do that through the book last time? Because
No, the carriage driver. Yes, you wrote in the book, and then Lucian sent the carriage driver your direction, and you just happened to meet up where you were. You're
Okay.
looking for the chauffeur. Otherwise, you still
Fishing
have
for
your
things.
carriage at the end of
Right.
at the other end of the road.
With morning
I was gonna
glory.
say we still have my horse and peony.
Yeah, and there's also the dogs.
Oh, right.
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Wheat and barley.
Kane will carry the body back to the cart.
Okay.
And Sarissa, as they're walking, will prestidigitation all of the swamp goo off. Because
All right. You're still kind of exhausted from this whole journey, but
Yeah.
you can get back up into your cart. And what would you like to do?
Okay.
Nap?
Yeah. I think we're gonna take a long rest.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Just did not make it very far, but what are you going to do?
All
Get so
right.
tired.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to do? Any particular time you want to get up? Like, do you just? I mean, it's only not even quite midday, so you don't want to get traveling at night, or
Right. Well, should we get the horses? Like, normally you'd let them loose to sort of like graze and rest, but they've been doing that since we've been gone. In case something happens, do we want to have them already hitched up and ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. So we should do that before bed.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll take first watch because it's still light out.
Okay.
all right.
I'll take second watch.
Third.
Last watch.
Okay. The night will go unimpeded, unhindered. Nothing happens. So you wake up, and
So is that one level gone or both?
that's one level gone.
Shoot. Okay. Well, worth a try.
But I mean, you have if you want to go back to Waterdeep, that's 4 days travel. So
Didn't
No.
we need to keep going?
get to rest. But
To that town.
Yeah.
right.
I thought so.
Which town?
I don't know anymore.
There was like cryptids or something. There was a town that was plagued by a monster 8 months ago, and I don't think it was the swamp. I think we just got waylaid in between, because this is not a town. This is just in the middle of nowhere that overwent the road, right? That's why we couldn't pass.
We keep finding quite interesting diversions.
Yeah. There's so many little golden exclamation
team
points.
side quest.
Yeah, yeah.
Completionist run.
the swamp still hasn't receded, so you're not getting the horses and carts through this road unless you want to go
Okay.
all the way around and take another few days,
What else do we have? To
or
do?
you can carefully, try pushing the cart through.
Yeah.
Maybe we just go back to Waterdeep.
I think that's a good idea.
We are so close. We made this decision last time.
we are close, but at the same time, it was a time sensitive issue 8 months ago.
Hmm.
So we're probably much too late, and we still don't know what's going on with Waterdeep itself. Or what's going on with the orbs, or why we keep running into the orbs, or who's leaving the orbs places.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
That is all true, but Lucian said Waterdeep was okay. We could let him know what we discovered. And what if there's another orb in this town?
Yeah,
Crap.
it's kind of been like a trail of breadcrumbs, but
Well,
orbs.
then I
Yeah.
guess we go around the swamp and just take the longer route, because I cannot walk right now. I'm very tired.
Yeah, I suppose we'll have to go around.
Hopefully the body does not decompose terribly while we wait.
Yes, we do have that to deal with.
That is
Should,
true.
Who are we even bringing this to?
That's a fantastic question. I don't know.
well, I can solve one of those. I can cast Gentle Repose on it, and I think that should help.
That's
What?
helpful.
Nice.
Rocks. Yes.
But I think this person was murdered, and we're supposed to find out who done it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
What does gentle repose do to the body exactly?
I think it stops it from decaying at whatever point it is at right now, and it can't become undead
Nice.
for 10 days unless I cast it again.
Oh, nice.
That'll work.
Hmm.
Rocks a body.
Oh my god.
When the crest breaks.
Lori. Lori, no.
Couldn't help it. So we can examine it a little more closely, this mummified sort of body, now that it's stabilized by rocks. Like it's not going to
Fall
fall to
apart.
the elements so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess we can do that while we're trying to go around the swamp towards the town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get any kind of details that we can. We could even send it to Lucian to see if he can dig through the Waterdeep library, or send someone, because they would have. Not that they're necessarily from Waterdeep, but maybe they would know.
Will the body fit through the box?
I don't know.
Could we
It
call?
should. Either
might
that
wanna-
or we can call the chauffeur.
He'll get pissy
Yes.
again.
Well, no, we'll actually need him for transporting a body.
I'm pretty sure that will send him into a conniption, but okay.
It is preserved for 10 days.
Gross
be no problem.
body in his cart. He's going to lose his marbles, which might be funny to see.
Tell him to
I
bring
think it
a
would be
tarp
hilarious, actually. I
or a
could do
coffin.
that.
A coffin and a tarp.
Would a coffin fit in the carriage? Or could it be put on top? Perhaps.
No. A roof rack coffin? This is. I don't like that.
know.
Like a Christmas story going.
Why don't we have the chauffeur person either meet us on the road to or at the town we need to go to? Then we pass off the body, handle the job that we need to handle. If there's a job even to be handled, then head back to Waterdeep and handle whatever is happening there and pray that we do not get sidetracked again.
Yes. All of that.
Great.
We have the attention span of dust bunnies.
Can I cast
What?
Identify on this armor before we make a decision here?
Ooh.
I'll save you the trouble. It seems like used to be some type of plate armor. There's no magic to it or anything.
Okay. Rox is gonna take out like a sheet of paper and like a charcoal or pencil and get like a transfer etching of the
Okay.
Nice.
the symbol.
Sure thing. You do that?
Yeah, just in case somebody in this next town knows what this is.
Okay, so you wanted to contact the chauffeur. How are you going to do that? What's the plan?
I think through
Where are
the
you-
book to
where are you going?
Lucian to catch him up on what we've done. Killer tree, swampy hag, weird ghost below the surface, and a body. And if you could send the chauffeur to an approximate. I mean, we would know how many days we are from where we got stopped on the road.
Right.
So we can kind of guesstimate where we are. If he can send them to us, so we can send the body back.
Okay, so but you specifically tell him you want the chauffeur to carry a body, or do you just say you want to meet the?
If it's Molly in charge, she just tells him that he's taking a body and bring a tarp. So
Okay.
if he's worried about mess,
Is like, and you left out the part about Rox throwing a potential fireball into another dimension.
yeah, yeah. Not my story to
Okay.
tell. No, we don't have
Okay.
that. That's a lot of paperwork. I don't want to get into that.
Wow, y'all, we are so responsible.
We don't even know what to mention. I can't even send a note. Be like, I'm sorry about the fireball. Love Molly.
My God.
Confirmed.
No.
Not puppy dimension. No. Yeah.
Not the pup dimension.
No.
Maybe it was the dimension of sentient for evil ferns.
Ah.
I love it. Oh dear.
Okay.
Okay.
So it,
Yeah.
it takes a minute, but you do get a response back. Like it very. If the handwriting could clearly state something in any uncertain terms, this does. He's like, I am not sending the chauffeur to that. That is far more problems than it's worth. And you've told him your approximate location and where you
Yes.
plan on going?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So he writes back. Just head to wherever you're going and I can arrange something. So but no, you're not getting the chauffeur. There would be more money involved than I care to pay. There would be a lot of complaining I don't want to listen to.
I knew it.
Just like right back. Fine. Underline.
And on we go.
Yup.
Yeah, but no updates about that town that we're going to in particular, right? Still nothing. They just haven't heard from them, right? When last we checked in.
Oh, what he writes back is they were looking at some sort of plant beast that was taking over.
Okay, so could be similar to what we just fought. Maybe. Okay. Good to know. And just one more question.
He writes it. The reports are it looked like a person, but it was made of plant material.
Interesting. I will pass that off to the magic crew. That is
Wait,
not my forte.
guys.
Yeah.
Looked like a person made of plant material.
You mean
Single thorn.
But 8 months ago, maybe.
We didn't ask when he died. And he said that they were trying to kill him, and the swamp was expanding outwards. He said that the people from the town came and tried to,
Maybe. In which case, the job will be done.
Yes. Yeah, ask him about that.
Yeah, ask him specifically, because if that's then we just have to because it's handled.
Be more specific. Underline.
About
Kane's
Swap.
gonna reach over and take the book. And now it's gonna just be chaos. And Kane is going to very long-windedly explain that they met a swamp person. The swamp person used to be a friend of Molly's, but the swamp person was actually, killed and turned into the swamp person, and that townspeople then tried to kill said swamp person. And is that the problem that we were sent there to handle? Because we handled that. The swamp is no longer expanding because we killed a hag and something with a whole lot of faces made out of plants.
there's a moment as if a pause of long consideration is happening. You see some words of yours being underlined and circled and little notes written on the side as if they're trying to dissect what you said. And the response is yes, probably.
Cool, we're coming back to Waterdeep. See you soon.
Yes.
Look at that!
Yay,
We
we
solved
get
the
to go
problem
home.
without even meaning to, and we did not have to accidentally kill Molly's friend again.
Mm.
You sound unhappy.
I am outvoted.
Yes, you had the little Mac beach ball for a moment in the book, as pointed out by Chad. So,
Yeah. Just also write it C,
yeah.
more specific. And just like arrow to Kane.
Kane does their best.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, Sarissa will hop up on Morning Glory, and if we're heading back home, let's head back home.
We have to we have to fix whatever is going on at home, and we also need to really need to figure out those orbs. Don't like this, no sir.
I agree.
Molly, do you think that the orb is what made Singlethorn like into like a swamp person, or was it just the swamp deciding, yes, this is a good candidate to be my avatar in the world?
Based off my limited and unscientific knowledge of said swamp currently, and from what Singlethorn said, I believe the magic of the swamp reanimated him because of the way he was murdered and disposed of.
That's depressing.
Who killed
It
him
is.
is squarely set in Waterdeep.
Do you want me to punch them?
No.
Oh.
No. There will be other, more intimate approaches to
Do you
that.
want me to hit them with the umbrella?
Maybe.
Okay.
That it is weird that the swamp didn't give back Singlethorn's body, instead it gave us whoever this is. Whole motion to this body. And can we? Is it like too badly decomposed to tell like how they may have died, or can we tell any like features about this person?
You can sort of make out a face and where the nose is, but any holes or anything are kind of covered up with plant.
Okay.
I mean, you can try peeling some of it off and see what that gets you, but that might be kind of gross.
Yeah, Rox is a scientist. Let's go with it.
I'm gonna say we could wait till we're at like a facility, but you could just do it in the back of the carriage too. Cart, not carriage. Yeah.
I think it's a carriage.
Okay. Well,
It's like
So-
a cheap carriage.
Is this what you do, Rox?
Yeah, he's gonna go in there, poke
All right.
around.
So, I take it you're not gonna go for the armor, but like where the face or hands or legs might have been, or otherwise you have to kind of.
Could I assist him with the cutting since I'm generally good with a blade? Like,
Yeah.
basically his nurse. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess we would start to see if there was like anything obvious, like if the armor was damaged itself. But if not, I'll just check the soft parts. I feel weird saying that.
Yeah, the armor looks pretty solid, but it's all the way around the torso.
Hmm.
So like digging into the torso area is kind of hard, but you could do, say, the arms, the legs, or the face.
Yeah, check out the face and maybe cast guidance on himself to
All right,
aid.
roll a medicine check. And since Molly's helping you, you have advantage.
Hold on, I have to roll a d4. Where are my d4s? I didn't think I would need them. Oh, it's just one. It's 20 dirty.
Nice.
Oh yeah, so you skilled hands basically. You peel away and it's a little sticky, and you think you're gonna kind of peel off everything, but there's a little remaining, and you just kind of see what's left of bone underneath plant material, and it just kind of comes off like slowly, like a bandage that's been on way too long. Just
I'm a
Is it
med
everything you thought
student,
it'd
and
be?
that got to me.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're dead, but outside of that, I'm not sure how they've died.
Brilliant observation, Rox.
But
Thank you,
you
sir.
successfully have a patch of this stuff now.
Please put that back.
Is it like a bandage?
It's a plant bandage.
Bandage.
It's a plantage.
Y'all, please.
Let's leave the vine mummy alone now. Maybe. It's got a cool crest.
Let's just head back to Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does the armor DC, that armor styling, I know it's old, but does it seem like very Faerunian? Like, because like Sarissa's from somewhere else, Kane is from who knows where. Is this figure, does it seem to be of this area?
They are definitely humanoid, and it's most likely of this plane. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
it doesn't. I mean, without further research, you're not sure, but it doesn't seem
It's not
a
completely
weird
odd.
outside thing. I mean, you could
Oh.
maybe there's another plane that it is from, but it's not too different from here if it is possible. So
Okay. Thanks. Well, back to Waterdeep, I guess we go.
Yeah.
all right, you have a 4-day journey back. Is there anything you would like to do?
Sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Sleep, chat with companions, exist,
Yes.
not get sidetracked by a side quest.
Yeah, I don't know that there's really much else we can do on the road other than keep bothering Lucian.
I could write an incredibly long-winded explanation of everything that we have been through since we left Waterdeep so that, you know, Lucian has all of those notes, but also it's from me, so it'll probably take him like an hour to process what I'm saying.
And also, can we send pictures?
Do
Well,
we
you can
really
draw
want
pictures.
to annoy our employer?
No, probably not.
Kane, can you draw the crest in the book and see if Lucian maybe knows?
Oh, I could do that. Yes. I will do that and ask if Lucian happens to know this crest that we found from a body in the swamp.
Okay, he's like, that will take me some research. Do you need me right now for anything? Otherwise, it'll be a
No.
while.
No, not right now, but thank you for your prompt response. It's very appreciated.
Yes, and so, yeah, so you don't get anything back really from him or anything like that for a day or so. Is there anything else you wanted to write him, or just the crest?
We've kind of given him a play-by-play of all the stuff we've been doing. I don't know what else, unless he
Okay.
has more stuff for us to do while we're in transit.
Got any hot goss from Waterdeep?
Yeah.
We're missing 8 months of it.
After you sent the picture, there was no reply back. And asked him to look into it. So
Okay.
you keep going, and you're back at the gates of Waterdeep.
Finally. Home sweet home.
Is it? Everything looks the same. 8 months down the road, no weird dragons.
Yeah, it looks like whatever happened here was probably repaired or fixed, and it doesn't look like the city was razed to the ground or anything like that. So.
Good. sucked into an orb. Nothing fun. Yeah, good, good, good.
All right. I will drive us back to Lucian's place.
Okay. So you go around and you go down into Troll Skull Alley, and you approach the very, very large facility now, as taking over quite a few buildings. And yeah,
Hmm.
you can free to enter or
Splendid.
do whatever you want.
I will. Is there a place to, like, is there a stable for our new horses?
Usually he just hires a carriage, so he didn't really think about that yet. So
Uh-huh.
there's probably you probably have to drive off a little bit to a nearby stable and walk back.
Kane can do that while the rest of them go up to the house.
We do
Alright.
own a warehouse. It's
That's
not a
true.
perfect
We own a
stable.
That's
warehouse.
true.
We'll just let them wander about the warehouse. It's everything 10-year-old me ever wanted.
Oh,
Or
dear
we could tether
gods.
them, but since we don't
Yeah,
have
I
staircases.
think for right now we'll just tie the horses up outside of Troskal Alley and
Mm.
go in and talk to Lucian.
Perhaps we leave dogs to guard them again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wheat, barley.
Probably hire somebody to build the stable here, right? We think we can afford it.
I
Probably.
suppose Lucian would probably do it.
We're moving up in the world. We need our own stable.
We should just go ask then.
Yes.
I'll help Kane with the body, not because it's heavy, but just because it's
Awkward.
awkward and sort
Yeah.
of precious. Yeah.
Okay, so do you just walk in? Do you knock? What?
Definitely not.
If we walk
Yeah.
in, I mean, we're staying here, so
Yeah, we got rooms,
Don't
right?
we have keys?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Like, Dad, we're home. No, I do not say that.
Oh, Kane would have gotten such a bad impression from that one, because then Kane would think that's real.
Oh no!
Kane has a wisdom of 8!
Boss, we're home.
Oh, hey, you're not in the swamp anymore.
Oh,
Take care of that.
no more crickets.
Yeah, no more crickets. So you make it in, and the first voice you hear is the Warforged you know as Tonic. He goes, "Friends, you've returned!"
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So
Oh,
loud.
Tonic, hello.
Hello! Welcome back!
Thank you.
Tonic.
And-
Lived.
And for those that have not seen our previous things, Tonic is a about 6 foot tall Warforged, made of brass mostly, and other things. And he has glowy blue eyes, and doesn't really have a. He has a mouth, but doesn't really move anyway. It's just kind of like, a slit, like they did in Transformer cartoon. Some of them, and he can obviously hear things, but he doesn't have any apparent ears. And yeah, and he just is very welcoming and like, glad to see you. What is that?
It's a body.
Okay.
Where can we
Tonic,
put
I
this
adore you.
specimen?
Oh, down that hall, to the left, and there you go. Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
Whiskey, please.
Second the drinks, yes.
Okay.
Please call Lucian for us and just
Yes.
take the body down the. Oh, well, sure, that works. Yep. Just kidding.
And coming down the stairs, you hear the the awkward thud of Lucian as he makes his way down, and like, oh, you're back. And Lucian is a tiefling with pale gray skin. His horns kind of come down around to here, and his eyes glow a slate blue.
Hmm.
And he's just wearing a basically a bathrobe and nothing else, and slippers.
What time of day is it?
It never has seemed to matter
Okay, fair. It's fair.
as to
we-
what he's wearing.
We brought the body.
Oh,
It
yes.
has the crest, yes.
Oh, yes. I was looking that up. Still haven't found much. So yeah, take it down the hall and to the left. I believe is that right, Todd? Yep. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, there's a lot of rooms, and it's a little confusing sometimes.
Please tell us about it when we drop this off. I am very curious.
See, you've expanded.
Oh, yeah. More room, and I can buy it up, so might as well, right?
Oh, speaking of expansions, we're going to need a stable.
Hey, well, we just hire carts. This is Waterdeep.
Yes, but we purchased horses on the
We
travel.
purchased horses. Oh.
We did. So yeah, we're going to need a stable.
All right. Well, we'll have to see what I can do about that. Gonna take a bit. I'll have to rearrange some ideas. But okay.
It's fine.
That was easier than I thought it would be. Your items were a very good use. Thank you for the loan.
Oh,
She'll
yes,
kind of, like, gesture to the
yes.
boots.
Please, if you're done with them, go sign them out and put them back.
Hmm.
And
Yep.
you can sign out other things or keep them, but I still need your signature on the paperwork.
Yeah, Sarissa will head downstairs and put the staff of magic missile back.
Okay.
These boots aren't coming off. No, I'm sorry.
I don't think Kane took anything, did they? The umbrella sword they bought at
Mhm.
that one shop, and then it turned out to be awesome. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
think Rox did either.
just 3 of us originally did, and the other item got returned already when
Yeah.
they came back.
So, Sarissa, you go down the steps and you go into the warehouse of magic items and everything else. You hear some weird buzzing noises, things like that.
Okay. I will put the staff back where I found it, and I will sign that back in. Then I'm going to look around a little bit. Is there anything in there that I don't know I would benefit from or enjoy?
What type of thing are you looking for?
Oh, something mystical.
Sure. You find a brooch.
Brooch. All right. What does this brooch do?
And on it says it will basically give you a source of light. It's sort of like essentially a nightlight. Put it on and it just glows. And then
I have
it says
120
further
feet of dark vision, so
that if you attune to it, or however attuning is explained in world terms, you get this gold shimmer of light around you, and you essentially have a shield of 15 hit points.
ooh. I like that.
And it recharges each day.
Okay. I will sign that out
All right.
and I'll put it on.
Okay.
And then
So
I
you're wearing, and it's
suppose
brightly colored. It doesn't kind of go with your normal outfit, but
you know what? I'll put it at the center of my like collar,
okay.
so that's just a beautiful brooch in the middle of
Excellent.
everything. And then I guess I'll just go back to my room and sleep.
Okay.
Once the body is laid to rest wherever it is in the house, and everybody's kind of moved away, could Molly go down there as well to
Yeah.
the little stash?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to keep the boots side out and just like, thank you, ... Molly. Uh, but I would also kind of like to look for anything that can help me see in the dark, because there's things I have to do that I want to be out in the night for.
Okay. Oh yeah. There's a you can easily find there's either some goggles or there's some
Mm.
glasses with lenses that flip over them.
Oh wow, yeah, I think I need the crazy glasses. I do.
Okay.
Flip. Yes.
They take the glasses and they one lens, and yeah, it's kind of it's lit in here, so it's kind of bright,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah. Is it just one lens or is it both?
No, there's a couple lenses.
Okay, cool. I will sign that out as well.
Okay.
Excellent. Yes, I can finally see what's happening in the dark.
Yay!
Yay.
And it's essentially dark vision out to 60 feet.
Perfect.
Nice.
At least
Thank you.
that first lens you tried.
Ooh. Oh, multiple lenses. All right, here we go.
All right. So as you pack up and get everything, is there anything else you'd like to do during this day other than go to sleep? Anyone you need to talk to?
We don't need to like RP this out or anything, but I think Rox is just gonna hit that massive library and try to look for anything about orbs.
Okay. So Rox, as you're flipping through books, and Sarissa, you taking a nap. Molly, you're having fun with glasses. Kane, what are you doing?
Kane is gonna go meditate and try and figure everything out and get back in touch with Farlangan.
All right. And as you meditate and you want to get in touch with your god, a map sort of appears and unfolds before you, and that's where we'll stop.
Okay.
I didn't expect him to answer. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You called and he picked up.
I'm in trouble. It's like that moment when you're calling a grandparent, be like, don't pick up, I just want to leave a message. Don't pick up, I just want to leave a message. Crap! Hi!
So that's where we're going to end for today. We're going to go around and give everyone a chance for outros. We'll go in the same order. So, Crystal, you're up first.
Alrighty. Oh boy. Hello, people. My name is Crystal Fear. You can find me at Crystal_Fear on Twitter and at Crystal Fear pretty much everywhere else. You can find me pretty much just here on Thursday nights doing this. And then every Tuesday, I am in the chat on twitch.tv/the Empath Theater. Watching Pawns of Prometheus because it's a fantastic show and it's run by friends of mine, so you should come check it out.
Hey, Laurie?
Hey everybody, my name is Lori, aka Calamity Jane. You can find me on Twitter at Calamity_JAYN, and you can also find me on the Gilding Light Discord. I'm community manager over there, so come by and say hi, and also on the D&D Beyond Discord. That's
Adam?
it.
Yes, I am Adam. You can find me at Damas Lamas everywhere on the webs. And this Sunday, I will be playing in Curse of Strahd on Featherfall Tabletop, which is at 6:30 Pacific. And then back here every week. And that's me.
Right, Vera?
Hi, I'm Vera. You can find me just about everywhere on the internet as Vera Says Dragons. And right now, this is my only active project. Everything else is in the works. It'll happen eventually. I'm just slow.
All right, and we have a giveaway winner to announce before I go, so let's take care of that.
And we got Mary Elizabeth.
Yay! Congrats, Mary Elizabeth. Please have your
Congrats.
Twitch whispers open. I will send you a message after the show is done. And talk to you later. And so, I plug myself now. I'm DC. You can find me everywhere under DC Lasair. That's DC Lasair. Oh, what do I do? Okay, so I'm a producer for Gilding Light. I'm a moderator on many Twitch channels. And I have my own Twitch channel, which is /DC Lasair, as I said. And tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, it's Hades Friday on my channel, where I play Hades, because that's why it's called Hades Friday. So, I think that's everything for now. The Gilding Light Discord. We have a channel for the Inspectres on the Discord. So if
We do?
someone can post the link in chat
It's so cool.
to the Discord,
What?
that would be great. You can talk to us there about the show, or
Yo, I'm
reach
not
out
even
to
on
us on our
Gilding Light
socials.
Discord.
Shush, you're okay. Just you are.
I should probably join that.
So
Be like Vera, join the Discord.
be like Vera,
Yes.
join the Discord.
I'm distractible, okay?
So yeah, come by, say hi. Thank you all so much for joining us. We will be back here, same time, same channel, next week. Thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate you. Please take care of yourself, take care of others. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.